It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers' lengthy corner. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Chargers and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you as it will be the LA Chargers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club, and we're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Throwing, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Backed up here in a tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And I thought... performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, check Panthers.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll find Osborne here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Back to throw. Daniels to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there, knocking it away, and preventing that first touchdown.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he takes this one in for a ground score. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him, but forced that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Off the play fake. Daniels. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They toss it out right to Johnson. Taken down at the 30. The Browns at 10-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play. Not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on third down there. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It looks like a loss of right 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. Now they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
This is a situation where the coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Browns. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Jones now throwing to start the drive. That'll be caught by James. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, Jones. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is taken at the 18. There he goes, right side. And how about this? He takes it all the way back. No time, no flags. A punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him. When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels flushed out right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So apparently some grabbing there on the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be himself, and it brings up second down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's James.
Nothing fancy on first.
Three quarters in the books. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Jones throwing on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game simply not taking us there. Clicking off right now.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to him on first. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 44. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Just 2 minutes. The fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays. And they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
On third down, Johnson breaks a tackle. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Again, it's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll